Welcome to Making It Gaming, and the review I'm going to do now is going to be a classic game based on a series I just covered another game in, and that is Aliens vs. Predator, the classic 2000 edition. If you're looking to purchase this game, you can pick it up on Steam for $4.99, and you can purchased it on GOG for $5.99, and there was a period of time where it's actually free on GOG. Alien vs. Predator Classic 2000 was developed by Rebellion Developments, published by Fox Interactive, and the Classic 2000 edition was published by Rebellion Developments. It's available on Windows, Mac OS, and the 2000 edition was re-released worldwide on January 15th of 2010. The original game is based on was released in 1999 though. It's a single and multiplayer first-person shooter based on the Alien vs. Predator universe. So we'll go ahead and pull up You have 3 separate campaigns, each playable as separate species: alien, predator, or human, colonial, marine, and each player has different objectives, abilities, and weapons. And the single-player campaign presents the player with a conventional series of levels to progress through that are designed around the abilities of each character. So basically it's a first-person shooter that's designed in the Aliens vs. Predator universe. It plays much like a modern FPS. It does look a bit dated, but it's modern enough where a modern gamer can get into this game and they're not going to be shocked by the graphics involved. The different missions you complete, there's a variety of missions to do, and you have quite a bit of replayability considering you can approach it as an alien, as a predator, or as the human colonial marine. The maps are very well done, with a mix of puzzles to solve to open doors that are relatively simple to simple switch style puzzles. You have a variety of weapons to choose from, you have flares and other things. And the maps themselves are designed in a logical way, with the right balance of difficulty, so somebody could jump into this game, start playing, yet the more experienced gamer will find something here as well. The controls are spot on. The gun physics aren't perfect, but for the time, the different weapons do have a different feel to them. Damage each weapon does seems realistic based on the type. The per shot, the rapid fire machine gun type weapon does less damage than a shotgun style weapon or a rocket launcher, which is understandable. So you do have certain trade-offs you have to make, especially later in the game. This game was planned to be released on the Saturn and PlayStation, but they ended up scrapping those versions. This game had many years of being unavailable for purchase, unless you got a used copy off eBay or another site. But on January 2010 is when this was re-released, and this is the modern updated remake version. It's Alien vs. Predator Classic 2000 that you'll find on GOG and other websites. The way lighting is used in this game, and music and sound, creates quite a frightening environment that would be appropriate if you're actually going around in this environment looking for aliens, predators, or whichever enemy you're looking for. Go ahead. It creates it's quite immersive because you feel like you're part of this universe. There's one of the sound effects. This gun sounds definitely on the strength of this game. There's worse games out there as far as the actual gun sound effects, but everything else is spot on. does require a bit of strategy, and unlike many shooters where you're going through blasting tons of enemies, this is a lot more time alone in dark areas, which builds up fear, and then when you finally have the alien pop out, or predator pop out towards the end of the level, or perhaps in the middle of the level somewhere, it does definitely heighten the sense of fear and then the scary reaction you get when you actually see one. This is one of those games that was reviewed quite highly at the time, and it's one of those games that actually aged quite well. On game rankings, the PC version has 84%, which isn't half bad at all. It's actually quite good. As far as this game goes, this is one of the classic first-person shooters. It was on the fringe of the Doom style and Duke Nukem 3D and Doom Nukem style games. It was right after that. This is more Quake 2 and Quake 3 Arena time, whereas more towards a modern style FPS, which is now a classic, different era of classic FPS games by today's standards. You can interact with the environment in quite a few ways, different things. There's other games where there's quite a bit more environmental interactivity, but there's a sufficient amount here where you actually feel like the world isn't completely fake. You can shoot chairs, you can shoot lights, quite a bit in this game. It's an environment. So we covered the graphics, we covered the gameplay for the most part. The story and the missions actually puts together quite well and adds to the immersion of it. But if you just want a first-person shooter, for the most part, skip the story. Just read what the bare minimum you have to do the missions to go do it. But if you really want to be immersed in Alien vs. Predator world, read through the missions thoroughly, read through the information, cutscenes. It's a bit of a cinematic experience tacked on to a first-person shooter. It's quite well done. And it's not overly done like many modern games where you're sitting through hours of cutscenes, it seems like, just to play a linear game. So, anyway, this is Alien vs. Predator Classic 2000. And where do I rate this overall on our scale? This is one of those games that it really is one of those games that I never really revisit that often, because I often forget about it. But it is one of those games. It is one of the top first-person shooters of the time. Definitely not the best, but if you were to make a top 20 list of first-person shooters from this general 5-year period, this would be a game that would more than likely make that list. As far as where I'm going to put it on our list, I am going to put it at... I am going to put it in the A category. It'll be in the lower part of the A category. Give it an A minus. And for now, I'm going to put it right above Shadowrun for the Super Nintendo, and right below The Longest Journey for the PC. This is a game if you enjoy first-person shooters, you enjoy horror-styled games, you enjoy games with cinematic elements, or you enjoy the Aliens vs. Predator, or you just want a fun game that's an FPS that is more than just mindless shooting. This is definitely a game that'll fit that bill. For the price, you definitely can't beat it. It's a game I highly recommend. So, please check out the game. Enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.